Hey there, mateys. This is Gabby Scout, some Pirates of the Caribbean film series, and we went out for the Applebee's from a piece of lime chicken. It's having fun for the eats. So with the big dinner time is ice and my boneless wings with the buffalo sauce, some celery and Caesar salad. With the drink with the strawberry and lemonade. It's really good for the team somehow. Otherwise, it's gonna happen. Peyton and Ryan Kelley. I mentioned the two mentions. Very having fun about 27, 28, and August, Saturday, Sunday. It's having fun to do these about movies. Having fun to see that somehow the rest that are gonna be happening for now. It's changeable, so it's fun. I have one of the things about a very moment to say. Very thank you for very appreciated, very appreciated meeting the greet and take pictures and it could be one of the longest to do about 3 hours 30 minutes. I have ask you guys about very questions about the Disney series and these movies called movies from Jesse to Bunky for last 4 years for Disney's channels to the original series. Starring the W. Ryan as most of the half of the questions, animated, having fun, very appreciated. A lot of peoples and kids and children and not entrance about could be entered about 98.7 to the camera in Seattle on King County. So I had a few things about very someday just a lot of those guys, just because not I have a very things about verify things about nothing to do with them, nothing to do about very awful, very terrible things happen. I just want to be had of the very mess to be if I had to do so. Just as because I feel the same thing about sometimes it does matter. If one of these each other, should cook them. They kind of might be like it about mention for you guys. Sometime mention we got Phil thinks about having fun and have fun for the painting list from yesterday. Ryan Kelley's having fun. Ryan Kelley's and my friend Alex from Fuji from Ridgecrest to Rogers to join into the UW. Have an enjoy for every day if it could be have. Sorry guys. Sorry. Well, things to do. Have it not natural ways. I've been woke up at about 5 o'clock or mentioned. I just walking in the mall this morning to afternoon. To see how to about Peyton List and Ryan Kelley's doing here about South Hill Malls, walking around for the food court. All the food courts, all Peyton List's autographs there to play Emma. And seems to how to the shows up for the somehow this very sometimes. Most of everything could be having none of it natural if very awkward it's supposed to do so. Either way, the natural way is about could be the natural ways, the natural and normal guy, because I felt like the things about it's supposed to do is you can unfortunately and with terminations, and it just gotta to be took a lot of those things, a lot of about pictures that are taken, videos that are taken on YouTube channels, Facebooks. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Google, Vines, and Twitch live stream, and just have to include it for the live stream channel. And sometimes you can have a very invited to do something. You can unfortunately very exterminations. You can a fortune somehow. You can so it shows you if you guys should show you guys it being together. It's a lot of good choice. There's just a lot of good choice. It's all having to notice about its natural ways to the very awkward. It's kind of natural. Being a natural anyway, being a time, maybe I'm back. Now I feel like sort of feel things about but very Disney channels of this movie. See if you guys should watch it about new episodes on Bunk D for second season. Um, don't miss out for the new episodes on Bunk D for the second episode. Is most of the TV shows on Facebooks, others, and televisions and movies, and you're invited to welcome there. We have it as slow as the invitations have been down. Um, I noticed this big can is noticing to be inciting, and how do you guys how you guys doing? Payne's gonna ask you guys a question from yesterday. Um, she can do what's in the man's do. Asking us somehow what is gonna do. So being back to be continued for my dogs on PetSmart. Um, Jack finished up for the PetSmart for the last 4 hours. Made me Jack just freak out with his car. I just literally just went around scaring around at his car, his driver. He was a little freak out. He was literally just whining around about the seat in my back seat in my lap. My sister tries to calm him down to chill out, and they're messed up for the church for the 5:30. They change it about the cancer about every Sunday. There'll be next time. So I have a few things about a few guys about to be continued. Done with the PetSmart. To be continued. Painless Macy's course of Ryan Kelley. For anything could be could be specials about autographs are free to take it home. To put it up there for the posters of her rooms, and with drawers, and with the and the file thing, and it could be have out the very special thing that it could be take a lot of pictures, having fun with beautiful, cute, and awesome, and handsome. So next thing about 28, just today, it's Sunday. Ryan Kelley. Ryan Kelley is on MTV's Teen Wolf. I mentioned to you once before. He mentioned for Matthew Daddario for Shadowhunters, with his sister Alessandra Daddario, and she was filming with We Will Always Live in the Castle from Baywatch. From we were first met from the Layover post productions, Bacon Brooklyn, and TV shows of Robot Chicken, and from American Story Hotel, American Horror Story Hotel, and then from Workaholics and True Detective, to continue to the movies, Burying the X, San Andreas, The Choice, Percy Jackson, Sea of Monsters, then from The Lightning Thief, and she sometimes it looks like a good movie. Every Ryan's has a sign in for there are a lot of those peoples and a lot of kids, the children, the young people just got autograph things. So all of things do is about a lot of fans, a lot of fans, a lot of hundreds of them. We're here at about be here at about 1 to 4. For anything could be had so any entertainment stations. You enjoy it before interested about anything about you could, and you could have anything very specials. It notices the specials, and nothing. There is nothing to miss out for Painless from Ryan Kelley. Just got my cough. Sorry, guys. I just really barely just had it to see how to very merciful mankind and misfits, and must be enjoyable. For any day for the be questions, have to enjoy it. Could have few things to do with very questions. All I have to notice about for listening to my special music is Jesse's theme for actors for Emma from Peyton List, actor played by Peyton List, from Debbie Ryan as Jesse, and camera voice for interesting things about Karen Brown for Sky Jackson, to following destruction for starring for Peyton List, takeover from Debbie Ryan thing from Sweet Life on Deck. He takes any time, any could, for any day. It could be a wannabe. He could wannabe be specials. I have notified him anytime he could had it being specials and be anytime. One day, I will remember I mention her for I'm gonna be first met for anything every time to be Peyton's cute, Peyton's awesome, Peyton's hot. I saw her for Instagram for the graduation day from the high schools, and she goes to the college to the 3 or 4 years. She was gonna be she's got the plan. She has been and got the plan for any time. So she'll continue to be on the bunk D for the Disney Channel show, which she sees every summers, anytime for fall, winter, and spring. And just had it to making sure, just as it been about every time, to be honest, to be greeting, asking the questions, shaking hands, hugs each other's, kisses each other's just privately, just as taking care of, just as making sure to taking care of her, with his permissions, where she's 18 years older. That's how she's like it, you guys. Okay, mateys, don't forget to subscribe to my contest. Tell everybody to not to tell the secrets. Tell everybody, say hello there for Peyton List from Macy's Court, from Jesse to Bunk D, Ryan Kelley and MTV's Teens Wolf, and that's in 27 and 28. And send out to communist.com.org. Tell Jugger Nuggets, Big Butter, Joey Starburger, Kid Behind the Camera, Bridget West, The England Grandpa Shows, Psycho Dad, Larry's Lounge, Nest Booth, The Booth Show, Derek Diesel Daily, Space Jam Gardens, and Cuban Guy. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Google finds the Twitch live stream, Google and finds, and gaming channels, and the Juggy stores, and Tomorrow Hour. Just don't forget it. Don't forget about sending in for about applications on your phone, on your phones and cameras, and your computers, laptops, and your iPad. So don't let me forget. Don't forget. Keep it with your minis. Have a good night.